Hi, my name's Brawley. I've been with Easy Steel for 40 years. I started off as a young apprentice in the Jenkins and Mack, which was a plumbing and engineering supply shop that was owned by Winstones to start with, and then bought out by Fletcher's in about 87. So my first 5 years was with Jenkins and Mack, and then the other 35 years I've been with Easy Steel, working my way from the ground up. My first role at Easy Steel was customer services. I was in charge of pipe fittings and valves, and it was very interesting times. We brought them over from the Jenkins and Mack days, so it was establishing a whole new customer base and getting out and about. So yeah, basically I was there supporting the account manager with valving. It was very scary the first day I started. You're rocking into a place that you didn't know anyone. They were all really welcoming though. So you came in, they had computers, which I'd never seen before. So everything was done on computers, whereas we used to work on card system and microfiche. All the young people out there probably don't even know what a microfiche is. There's been a lot of change at Fletcher Steel. I think one of the strongest memories I have would have been the introduction of the bulk store concept. Initially when I started, it was all in-house, so we would buy a stock, we would stock all the stock in the branch, and then they decided to make bulk stores. So they had a Christchurch, a Wellington and an Auckland bulk store, like the bulk store that we have today, the NRDC. They trimmed back the stocks in the branches, and we would get overnight deliveries out of Auckland. That was like a major change for us. The technology has grown, so we've gone from a fairly basic type of computer system to a very sophisticated one. The early days you used to have to run over the road and to send a fax, because we never had faxes. The introduction of the internet has certainly opened up a new world for Fletcher's. One of the first things when I started at Fletcher's, there was a huge plaque up on the wall that said, "The customers pay my wages." And that's still evident today, where they still pay our wages and we still need the customers. In the early days, you built up relationships with your customers. You treated them with respect. The customer base now is slightly different. The loyalty is thereabouts, but it's harder to keep that loyalty going. The introduction of the internet has made it easier for them to source offshore as opposed to keeping it onshore. So that's probably made it a bit harder. But the core basics are still the same. Milestones in the Fletcher history, to me, for Easy Steel in particular, I think we entered Best Places to Work for a few years, and we got placed. Advancements in the technology. We imported plate for Eastbridge. So Eastbridge are bridge builders, and they got the contract for the Wellington transmission gully, and we got managed to indent over $4 million worth of plate, like the massive biggest sale I've ever done. And yeah, that was phenomenal. That really opened my eyes. Easy Steel means to me family. In a nutshell, everyone is at Easy Steel, and Fletcher's is just family, and you get treated like family. The social times after work, when we would go on a Friday night and just have a few games of cards, and just an awesome place to work for. And every meeting with that you have socially has always been a fun time and makes you laugh. You have a problem, you talk it over with your peers or other people from other branches. It's obviously a good place to work because they've been there for so long. And if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you don't stay. Whew. Right, see you.